We got Daniel Weichel back here on the program. He's going to be finally rematching Patricio PItbull Freire for the featherweight title, the Bellator featherweight title, that is, at Bellator 203. Daniel, how are you today?
Thank you. I'm doing great. Preparation is going well, and I'm looking forward to that date.
Yes, absolutely. And I should say, hope everything's going well this evening, because it's about 7 o'clock there, your time, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. Got to get with the times here. But first off, before we talk about the fight, big news for you last year, something we talked about before your last scheduled fight. You became a dad. How is fatherhood these days for you?
Yeah, a lot of things changed, obviously, but it's great. You know, it's a lot of extra energy supporting me for my fight, giving me a lot of more motivation, and yeah, it's great. The best thing that ever happened in my life.
And how have you managed, sleep and scheduling and everything like that? Because I know for some dads, they have to stay up with their kids. I'm lucky. My wife and I just have a deal where she'll stay up and she'll watch my 9-month-old, and I will just take over in the morning. How do you sort of work out that schedule?
Yeah, when I'm in training camp, it's pretty much all to the mom. You know, she's doing a great job, like taking care of her at night and at daytime. So when I come home, it's more fun time that I have with my little baby. Yeah, so I'm blessed and very happy to have such a great wife on my side, and yeah, it's a good thing.
It's great, man. Well, that's certainly great to hear that fatherhood is going really well. And let's go back all the way to November. You find out that Patricio PItbull is out of his fight during fight week. When did you find out? How did you find out? Like take me through that moment of, just finding out this fight's off.
I can tell you exactly how it was. I came from like a training session, and I was really on, fight week. It's like you cut your weight, and I was like on good weight, but still you feel like exhausted from training. And I was just in the locker room, and then my manager came in and said, he was shaking his head and told me the fight is off, and I couldn't believe it. I was like in shock mode. It was like, no, I can't believe. I was so deep into this motion for this fight. So yeah, first half hour, 1 hour, I couldn't really believe. I wasn't even hungry at that night. Normally, okay, you say you're in a diet. Okay, now probably they won't find an opponent. You can eat. I wasn't hungry. You could put any meal in front of me. I wasn't hungry. I was just pretty much upset with the situation. I was like, yeah, like emptiness. Like pure emptiness. And yeah, directly we had a talk and said, hey, if there's any option to still fight this year, let's go. Anybody, just find an event, Bellator, give me an opponent. Yeah, I was open to fight, but there wasn't an open space. So we said, okay, let's see next year when it will happen, and we get ready for that.
Were you worried at all this rematch might not happen? Because sometimes when fights get pulled away, there's other politics going on, whether it's, fresh matchups and things like that. Were you ever worried at all during this process?
A little bit, but not too much. I was, in my head, I was focused on that fight, and I thought this will still happen. We talked about it with the team and with the management, and yeah, it was pretty clear that this fight's going to happen.
Where do you feel like he's improved the most since the last time you guys fought?
I think he changed a lot of his movement. I think his movement has got a little bit different and a little bit more unpredictable. He stays more on the outside. He plays with the distance, and I think this is the biggest thing that he changed. The distance. He comes more from the outside. I think he plays more like, it's like a point fighting style, but not really. But we have to see how this works out when he gets deeper into the fight. With the last opponent, it was like in the first 1-2 rounds he could bring his game, but what happens when he goes into deep water? I think then he will go back to his old style, what he knows. But we will see. I don't focus too much on that. What he's doing, more on my abilities, what I'm going to do, and that's the main thing.
Where have you improved more since the last time you guys fought? And also, what do you think you've been really, working on a lot since the last time we saw you, going from the scheduled fight till now?
Pretty much the schedule is like we go on everything, but I really feel that my striking had I pushed it to another level with my coaches, with my coach Mohamed Wali, and also it's a little bit different, difficult to say. I think it's the combinations out of wrestling and jiu-jitsu, how you put these two styles together. I think this was also one thing worked on a lot.
Excellent. And I know training camp's been going well. You had one of your teammates fight recently, Max Kaga. I got a chance to talk to him. Great guy. I know things didn't go his way in that fight, but obviously he fought a really tough opponent. I imagine Yvonne Buchinger, just the usual cast of characters as far as your training partners?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And we're all busy. Ivan is fighting he's fighting this week. Has a fight coming up. And yeah, Max is also fighting in July again, July 19th. He was still he has his next fight as PFL. So we're all busy. We all keep pushing, and yeah, everybody has brings attitude to the training. So it's a good push.
How's the weight cut going? I know we've got a bit of time before this fight, and I know that probably just means no cheeseburgers for you, right?
No cheeseburgers for me, no. But yeah, I like the healthy lifestyle. You know, the more the longer I'm fighting in featherweight, the more I enjoy the healthy lifestyle and making the healthy things delicious. So it's all good. I enjoy the food all day.
Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
For this fight, like always, my striking coach Mohamed Wali, another coach Niels Schlegel will be in my corner, and my teammate, training partner Dennis will be also in my corner. That's the same team like always, and it's also the team that gives me confidence. I go in the cage. I know, when the cage door locks, you're in there by yourself, but I feel the support that I have from them from the outside. They believe in me, and they tell me the right things, and I feel great when I'm in the cage with them.
And how do you see this fight ending on July 14th?
Also the extra time that I had to prepare for this fight gives me confidence and a lot of motivation. I've been waiting for that fight since that day that I lost to him. I'm waiting for that fight. Now it's my chance, and I will do everything. I will put the pressure. I will keep my focus, and I will go out of the cage with the belt around my waist.
I love it. Has Bellator mentioned anything to you about the winner of this fight? I know you're not really thinking about that, but I imagine Emmanuel Sanchez has got to be next in line for the winner of this fight.
Yeah, there was nothing said, but I think the same thing. Emmanuel won some good fights with a strong opponent and well-ranked opponent, so I think he will be pretty much #1 contender after this.
I know you have the daughter, so that's taking up a lot of your time. What about, are you getting any TV time? Are you getting to watch any TV with your family at all?
Yeah, you can imagine after my daughter was born, there was not so much free time to check on TV shows and everything. But when she got a 20 minutes or 30 minutes nap, I watched some King of Queens.
Oh right, I remember this from last time. You like that show, yeah?
Yeah, I watched some old series, some old episodes, and it's always fun. Yeah, but I don't get the chance so often.
No, I understand. Well, this is going to be a great fight, a rematch we've been waiting for a long time. I'm so happy to see you get it, because I know, again, these fights sometimes don't materialize, but it's Bellator 203 coming up here in Rome, July 14th. Daniel, just remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you have any sponsors or shout-outs, the floor is yours.
Okay, you can find me on Instagram, it's Daniel Weichel. Facebook, it's Daniel Drake Weichel. On Twitter, it's Daniel Weichel. I want to thank all my sponsors, MMA Spirit, Olymp Germany, Fight Nature, Thai for More, and Allianz Vollbrecht Insurance. Thank you for believing in me. And of course, thank you for all my fans, Frankfurt, Germany, and all around the world. Thank you for your support and belief. On July 14th, I will get that belt.
What's up, fight fans? If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to see even more interviews with your favorite UFC and Bellator fighters. We've also got coverage at events, including post-fight press conferences and media scrums. And if you like this video, check out the video to my right. It's worth your time.